Good afternoon, everybody. We will just start in next 2-3 minutes.
A very good evening to everybody who is here in this session. This is your resource person for today, Priyanka Bhatkoti. I hope you find me audible now. Prabhat Ranjan sir, please give that message in the chat box. Yes. If I'm audible, please say that yes. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah. A very good evening to all of you. Very kind of you to join at this point of time for an invigorating session on storytelling in the classroom. It is an amazing tool. It's a pedagogy in itself. Now, give me the meaning of the word pedagogy in the chat box, please. Everybody, this will be an interactive session where we are going to create a new narrative. Yes? Okay. Kulvinder Kaur ma'am and others, I'll request if you could please desist from posting in the chat box. Here, we just, yeah, here pedagogy teaching tool. I'm getting method and practice of teaching. Shalja Rawat ma'am, great. And Ashish Mishra sir, you have the right answer. So methodology of teaching. Maria De Cruz, thank you. Now we are looking into over here for everybody. Please give me your introduction in the chat box. The introduction of the resource person is on the screen. This is your resource person for the day, Priyanka Bhatkoti. This is an interactive session. CBSE has lovely YouTube videos also. We all are aware. We have received the circulars. But at this point of time, you will also agree that there is meaning in a picture. But if that picture comes alive, there is greater meaning in the same. And if you have a picture of food out there and real food or fruits out there, there is a difference. Yes? So we are going to have an interactive session and your responses have to come in the chat box because we are going to layer this training session with many, many layers of teaching pedagogy. First, write C in the chat box for constructivist session. Now, constructivists mean you who are equal participants out there. So Wrinkle, Neetu Sahu, Avanti Ji, and Renu Saluja. Renu, my smiley here for you. Yes, and we have emojis also in our WebEx medium. Please give me emojis as well. The moment you connect Swapna and Kavita Khanna and everybody out there from Rashmi, we will look forward to responses from all of you because storytelling is something that involves. I would like you to write down the keywords in the chat box so that I know that we are all together. Manisha from Dwarka International School, a very warm welcome to you. I am also from Dwarka and our schools are in neighborhood. Yes. So Poonam Upadhyay ma'am, Punya ma'am and everybody, thank you there. Pooja Jha, Inakshi, Mifta. The first thing that we are doing is the norm setting. So please write NS in the chat box. So we are going to replicate a classroom, a virtual classroom at that. Thank you, Elizabeth. NS there. So fast fingers, this is for Elizabeth here. Yes. So again, please keep your microphone muted. I'm sure in the WebEx as host rights are also going to be there. Attendance links, etc. will come in the chat box. Links which are required will come from COE Delhi East for you. So my humble request, the constructivists who are in this journey, if anybody says attendance, it will come towards the end. Write the word END, end. We are a huge number of participants already here. Thank you, Munmun, Hina, Anita, all of you, sirs and ma'ams here. Thank you. Please, can you write those sentences for your co-creators who will join us in this journey? Some will join a little late. They might be doing exam work or other work in their own schools. So if anybody says that attendance link, please post. If you already have the attendance link posted, please copy and paste for them again. In case it is not there, tell them that it will come at the end because I want to concentrate on the syllabus. You all know there is a syllabus to every class. We want to do well. Chat box will be a major medium to communicate, and technology has it made it possible that all of you can participate here. Yes, please make sure the screen is pinned and also be in a network rich area. Network rich, write the word rich there because you're on a WebEx medium. You need high network to receive audio and video. Keep your audio and video switched off. You will have a better bandwidth. Thank you, everybody. We'll move on to the next slide. And the icebreaker comes for you. Prayer that I have because here at this point of time exams are on, so all good things must begin with a prayer. So to prayer to dear God that may God keep all of us safe wherever we are, our community safe, because real learning and storytelling can happen wherever there is great safety. Yes, we're going to move to the next slide. Now, structure of workshop is 3 levels out here. First, there's an icebreaker, and then there are elements of storytelling. And third is, Hina, I thank you for that amen there. So icebreaker comes to you. You've already, we go back to the previous one. Give in the chat box your favorite story and character. Let me know you as a person. So I have some characters here. You see them. Kanchan is given. Uh, if I am audible, can you hear me? Please immediately write audio is clear. Yes. So the people, please write a message for them because they won't be able to hear the instruction. Please write audio is clear. Yes, audio is clear. So those who are facing an audio, then they will have to shift their place or their network. Okay, so we have so many things coming across. Let's see the responses for a this part of not being audible is because I was not speaking. I was going through your responses. Cinderella, Avenger, and Donald Duck you have given out there. Okay, please occasionally Vani ko vishram dena padega. Yes or no? Because remember, when there is a question, again, the next pedagogy is many times we are teachers, we post a question for our children and we only answer. Have you experienced it? Write E in the chat box. Yes, write E in the chat box that somebody asked you a question and they only answered for you. So there is something called as wait time. Write that in the chat box because I'm going to educate ourselves again. Ourselves means even I am educating to our students also. For them to register a question and to be able to answer, we have to give them time. Yes. So I give you a task, introduce. So I have to give you time to respond. No. Yes. So wait time is very essential. All fantastic teachers, from becoming a simple teacher to a fantastic teacher, we must remember we have to give wait time. Now, wait time will be very short for children who are brilliant, who know it all. And for the children who are a little needing our help to grow, you might have to give them cues also. Like now, I'm going to ask you to guess my favorite character. My favorite character is somebody who lost her slipper. Who would that be? Write that in the chat box for today. Yes. So somebody who lost her there, Sharon and Jyotsna, etc. So I gave you out here a cue instead of giving the answer directly, because when we are training our students, instead of just giving them a fish, we need to teach them how to do fishing. So they are independent learners. So I'm going to give you more vocab for this session. If you agree, write A in the chat box. If you disagree, write a D. Yes, Sharon, thank you. You are the fast finger, so my smiley here for you. Emoji. Yes, we all agree. Thank you. So we are all on the same page. It is very important that all of us. Now you will notice I use strategies in this training session which you can easily use, and I want you to write this word down in the chat box, dogme. There is a school of thought, dogme, D-O-G-M-E, or write a D there that you've heard me. Excellent, Sharon. Thank you. Again, Sharon, my smiley for all these who have written. This is a school of thought which believes that with minimal material, still extremely effective classroom teaching can be done. Yes, that you don't need a lot of equipment and a lot of things out there for teaching to be effective. You look at the example of Arjun. Arjun was there and he had a teacher, Dronacharya. Down the ages, Arjuna is taken as the epitome of all students. Yes, would you agree? As a role model, especially in India, you have, I'm sure all of you have a student called Arjun in your school. Yes, yes. Now, over there, did they have all the tools that we have now to be able to teach? Yes or no? Y for yes, N for no. But they equipped themselves. There was hands-on learning. Was there hands-on learning or not? Was there experiential learning, right? E for experience, H for hands-on. Was there application of learning or not? Was there a great connect with the teacher or not? Was there great respect for the teacher? Write R. Write the first letter. If you say that yes, respect was there, R, write it down. Did the king, did the princess not respect the teachers? Yes. All right. Did the king not trust his children to the Gurukul out there? Did they go there looking for air conditioners or air purifiers or what kind of safety net available there? Though, remember, he had prince and princesses. They were going to inherit dynasties out there. So, even in that simple scenario of a tree, of a little piece of land, of a hut, learning happened. Yes, learning happened. Learning happened a lot verbally. Learning happened a lot by doing things out there, learning to be humble, because wherever there is humility, learning will happen. So, Avanti ji, please, if you could check your network, please respond if you are Sharon, my smiley for you, Sharon. You are an absolute co-constructor in the journey, and Hina Jaswal, my smiley for you. So please mention so the other gets the cue, because spoken cue will not come, and for me to type the response will take a while. Voice clear. Shweta Garg is giving great. So again, let's come to the meaning of storytelling. Storytelling is the activity of writing, telling, or reading stories. And where is this meaning from? Our Cambridge Dictionary. So it can be in many forms. Storytelling is not just the verbal hand me down. Now, where did you experience when you were very young? Who whose storytelling do you remember? When you are, which is the first storytelling that you remember? I na Kanchan there, and my granny. I also. It was my maternal grandmother. Oh my God, she was amazing with the stories. The Ramayana and Mahabharat and Krishna were her eternal favorites. I loved Krishna too. Why do you think I loved him? There is a reason, because he was dash. It starts with an N. Guess what was the reason? Yeah, Kanchan. Kanchan Rajput, thank you for getting the right word. He was naughty. Yes. He was he want if he wanted to have butter, he would go across and find a way to eat butter. And yet he was very lovable because he was so right. He was like a real child. Yes or no? Not just the do-goody student out there, but somebody who could be himself, somebody who could be himself, somebody who loved his mother, even though he did not know about his birth scenario, etc., tremendously, and he was loved by everybody because of his mischief that were there, and he did so much across. Yes, so we're going to move on ahead in this journey. So look at certain things out there in importance of stories. Now, what's this story that is your first favorite story from that you heard? Please write that name down. That the first favorite stories like mine was the Krishna story, especially the part of the Govardhan Parvat. How could somebody hold the mountain? I come from the hills, Dehradun. I used to wonder how can somebody hold the mountain on your hand there. Okay, you have Damodar, etc. Ramayan, Krishna, Makhan Chori, Krishna, Akbar Birbal, Helen Keller, Red Riding Hood, Princess who crossed seven seas. All right, Greedy Dog. Now, write in the chat box, was this story in any syllabus of your board exam or exams when you heard it? When you heard it first, because Krishna stories were not in my school curriculum then. No. Still today, after so many years, for me, it's almost a good 40 years, I remember. Do you remember? Write R in the chat box. Do you remember? Yes. Is it a very precious memory for you? Write P for precious. Is it something that was a very precious part of your childhood? Yes. Oh, great. Sindhu, Deepak, Pratima, Maya, and all of you, thank you for your responses there. Yes, it was very precious. Does it give you fond memories? And did you learn from those stories? Did you learn something from those stories? Maybe it was vocabulary, maybe it was in your mind you played that story out, because then we did not have so much of television, etc. And you still remember you had no need to appear for. And moral values, yes, we learned, we caught the values. Yes, over here we must share. Yeah, now look over here, importance of stories. It helps our students remember. Why should we make stories and use stories in our teaching methodology? It helps students remember information. Yes, because the content is meaningful. Suddenly there's a story, you're doing a chapter in mathematics on profit and loss, and you bring a story of an honest shopkeeper who gives you value for money. This is a shopkeeper who's selling tea at 60 rupees a kg. Another shopkeeper is selling tea at 50 rupees a kg, and is mixing two kinds of teas. One is at 40 rupees and the other is at 60 rupees. So there is, dilution there. Over a period of time, who will they go to? The first one or the second one? Whose quality will be better? First or second? Right, number one or two? Number one, yes. Now, some will go to the second one because he's cheaper, yes, initially. But if they want taste and they don't want any mixing in there over a long period of time, the loyalty would be won by the shopkeeper. Like there is a famous brand in India which works a lot on trust. And there which is known for the trust it keeps with their people out there. It's an Indian company. Great. Kanchan, thank you. The Tatas. They work at trust because they're true to the customer. They say our aim is not profit, but we want also community or patriotism or here. So they are recognized for that effort. And would you all agree that they reap the benefits of that trust? That if somebody has to buy a jewelry, they will pay a little bit extra to buy something from Tanishq out there because they know its quality and it is what you are paying for, and a cheaper stuff you may not go in for. Yes, dependable name. So trust comes into that. Yes. So stories allow students to discover and develop their imagination and creativity. And do you feel that trust is important in teaching or not? When a student knows that this teacher will come to my class and she will bring something of value to me, will the child be present? If I'm absent in this teacher's class, my God, I will miss something. Or in the PFM, the parent knows this class teacher knows my child thoroughly out there, that if I miss this PFM, I will miss knowing important things about my student. So you have teachers whose PFM is 100% attendance, and there is another PFM. It's in the same place where the teacher is a novice teacher. She doesn't have so much record to help the parent in the growing journey. So parent next time will not come. He has an urgent meeting. He'll land up in the meeting out there. Do you agree or disagree? Even if you are a parent, I speak from the teacher community. I had two fantastic teachers who worked under me, and they were so good. They were teachers. One was on K1. I was in an international school, another in a K2 there. And do you know 9 p.m. was a start time for a PFM? Guess at what time were the parents already seated in the class for these two teachers? Guess at what time? 9 p.m. was start time of PFM. Kanchan, you're close. A little ahead you go on. Go a little. All of you have written 8. 9. So it wasn't a 9. It was much before 9. Come midway, 8:30. So here, my marks. Do you imagine parents queuing up 30 minutes before start time and seated like students in the class like nursery KG babies? I'm sure you have all seen nursery KG furniture in classes. They're low tables. So fathers and mothers in formal clothing. Sometimes parents say over a period, and this was not one spoof event, repeatedly again and again, because those teachers knew the students. They would tell. And I was also a parent in those class, so my kid's father would report there on time, that he would leave me also, that I have to be there on time, because otherwise the teacher will tell me that, sir, you have to teach punctuality to your children. So see, that's the kind of aura that we have to build around this. And stories allow students to discover and develop their imagination. We are going to move on ahead to the next part. So thank you. We're going to move on. Remember, storytelling is a very strong pedagogical tool because it connects. I want you people to start writing the important words in the chat box, because one, it will give me a feedback, because many times, especially in senior classes, we forget the importance of stories. Remember, there is a child in each one of us out here. Over. Do write important words that I'm saying, like the word connects. It is a great connecting medium. Connects. Yes, thank you. Connects. Yes, we're going to move on. Tina, thank you for those kind words. And I am not just going to address it at the basic level, I'm going to address it at higher levels of cognition as well. Yes. Now, those who write definitely will practice more. Like we tell our students, no, if you practice, you will have better return on investment. For sure, some of you will be writing in your notebooks, etc. You might be driving, or some other work might also be on. But those who write will definitely be better practitioners. So my humble request, like we tell our students, write these things. So when you're recalling storytelling, when you're going back to your in-charge, you're a class 12 teacher of accountancy, and you're telling your head of department or your headmistress that, ma'am, I need this story to be played in my this thing. You will be able to convince them that this is required, because you're doing it as a case study. So the case studies can be converted into stories. Can they be or not? Because the case study word tends to scare you. Write in the chat box, can we have a case study of a Maruti in our class, that here, okay, you become the CEO, you become the accounts head, you become the CFO, etc. Anything which is relevant, and let them act it out there, and then the scare goes away, especially for children who are vulnerable. Instead of zapping them with higher vocabulary out there, absorb. Yeah, so Mapa, that's a beautiful thought there. We are going to move on. So delivering information in an organic form. What is an organic? We'll move to the previous slide here. Organic is something that has a birth, which grows, and finally it dies. So it's got a beginning, it's got a continuity, and it has got an ending. Does every story have a beginning and an ending? Yes or no? Now, organic things, our body absorbs better rather than plastics. Do you all agree? Yes. So when you give information to students, like instead of saying today we have a very important chapter, students, we are going to do trigonometry. You must know your tables well for the trigonometry. You must know your angles well, and you must recall two of these things or the calculation. A child who's scared of mathematics will be scared further. You've lost them in the first 2 minutes. And after that, they will pretend to write something out there. Instead, you say, oh, come on, today I've got a great story for you. That here this is a person out there and who has to measure the height of the tower, and he doesn't have much tools. He's transported or teleported to another planet. He needs to know the height because he has to climb and work that out. Now, if you say, I'm here to tell you a story in a math class, would the children welcome you more or not? Because some children have fear of mathematics. Some have fear of social science and history out there. You all have some children in your classes somewhere who have a great fear of the subject you teach. Do you agree? So when we come with stories, when I say, instead of telling you that I am going to teach you pedagogy and we are going to do constructivism and all that other part, if I enact it out for you, when you know this is how it is to be done, will it be easy for you to practice or not? Say a yes or no. Yeah, thank you, Sharon and others. Now we have the slide which is flashed for you. There is purpose of informing, engaging, and entertaining. There is an element of entertainment also. Can you add a little pleasure to what we do in our learning part out there? I'm not talking of pleasure if we are gaming, sare waqt hum gaming kare. Yes, because in certain things which you find pleasure, you go back for repeated experience. If you agree, write E for the chat box. You went to a hotel where the people were fantastic, the food was great. Next time, chances are you will land up there again. But if you land up in a place where the experience is bad, you wouldn't want to be there. Now, students in a class do not have a choice of being there or not there. But if we give them happy experiences of learning, we will capture their attention because our students pay us with their attention. P is for the school. But how do you teach a student when the student gives you the attention? The students write that in the chat box, pay with attention. If you are going to pay me the attention in this training session, I will work very hard to make you a higher practitioner. Pay with attention. And those who feel, okay, it is just another training session, I'll get a certificate out there, your returns on your time investment, etc., will be lesser. Yes. So each one of you, hundreds of you right now who are present, but each person's takeaway will be different. Have you wondered? We are at 501 right now. Why is it that students have different achievement levels, similar genes, similar environment out there? For the simple reason that how they are paying with attention. Someone gives a currency of 100% and another one is physically present but doing something else out there. So the returns for the other person will also be different. Yes or no? Let me see your responses in the chat box. Yes, definitely. So train the student that look, if you want to gain benefit from this teaching session, you are present here. Your 40 minutes is very precious to me. I want you to make your purpose very clear that I am here to empower you. You will have the children because then the students will know you are with them. Or, sir, ma'am, you have come for your PFM. You have traveled for 1 hour. I know it is only these 10 minutes, but this face-to-face interaction is very valuable. So we can do this with our student here, your child. Agreed? Right? Give me an agreed in the chat box. So it communicates the message in a compelling manner, tremendously compelling. You have students in your class who are testing you. Students in class 11 and 12 test the students. They don't, nursery, kindergarten, they don't test the teachers. Yes. How many of you are teachers of 11th and 12th? Write in the chat box 11th and 12th. They will go find out a nutty problem, toughest numerical in physics or in accountancy, a question out there just to test you. Ritvik, Sini, etc. So instead of that, can you come back that, okay, there was this student who was trying to test always the teacher, go back with the story. And all the time, because he was so busy testing the teacher, he forgot the content. So when the exam came, he could not answer the test that he was supposed to. Yes, go with stories. Instead of telling them you need to behave yourself, do this, do that, go with that 5 minute when they are logging in and you see that student who is forever trying to hijack your class, tell a story. Tell them, I'm going to tell you a story today. And this is live example. There are two students that I taught. This student was always there. The other was busy testing others. Yes, Geeta, thank you. If I'm managing to grab your attention, I'm grateful. Yes, I'm very grateful. So we're going to move on further. So you can communicate any message that you want to give to them. Like I have to address parents at time, and many times parents come to challenge. You have some parents who are very obedient. Chances are that their children are obedient in your class. Some parents come to challenge you for everything. Why this? Why that? Blah blah blah. Out there, chances are their child will also be challenging you. Yes, I'll tell you the story. Okay, I'm going to narrate. Pratima, many stories with intonation and everything, it's there. Just be a little patient. Okay, now it changes a story, it changes the atmosphere. From stressful, it becomes a happy environment. It opens your mind, stories appeal to the heart. And once you win over the heart of your students, your parents, the journey is all one. Education is about relationship. Write that in the chat box, the word relationship. Stories help us to build relationship. You need not tame a person, make them characters in the story, add a few other traits to them, because the best stories in life are those taken from real life. Yes, you can change the planet once. Instead of saying about Earth, once on planet Jupiter there were aliens and they did this, they did that, etc. Everybody will take their own message from the story. Yes, thank you, Cinderella, Baby Silently, S. Deepa out there. Yes, Kanchan Rajput experiences as stories, like I narrated my experience. Okay, we're going to move to the next slide. Okay, now learning objectives. You develop imagination. Look at Bloom's taxonomy. You are required to bring the students from basic recall to creativity and application out there. Yes. So over there, you have stories help to create mind pictures. They develop relationship with the narrative, and in developing relationship with the narrative, they develop a strong bond with the teachers. Yes. Inferences and predictions. You are going to have these, a lot of them out there. We are going to move on. It promotes involvement because everybody can imagine a story. They may not be able to imagine calculus, they may not be able to imagine thermodynamics, but a story everybody is capable of imagining. So storytelling is a powerful tool of instruction and assessment. Nursery KG babies, tell them, oh children, we come here and this is where we are going to sit. And post pandemic, when you are welcoming back, that look, in a world there was a very dangerous man. His name was Virus Man, and he said, I want to make people sick and I will put it in the food. And here he put it in his food and he said, I will offer it to the children because they love chocolates. So in that, if somebody offers you chocolate, will you take it from them? No, because that's a chocolate given by the Virus Man. Virus may be there. So earlier we used to teach our children sharing. Now we have to tell them, you have to use your own equipment out there. So you have to use your own pencil, you have to use your own crayon. Give them the example. Every child knows that there is a virus around. Yes, a 3-year-old knows, a 4-year-old knows. Yes. Very good, Hina, if you're creating your own stories. So we are going to move on. Yes. So the moment the situation changes, so you can give instructions to students, you can assess them. That if this was taking food of other people, was he doing right? So so the children will come back. The children will come back. I'll go off my audio. Sorry, I'll go off my video. Yes. Is that okay now? So that you don't have a problem? Yes. Okay, it's clear. So what happens is, tell them about this part there, that was he right? The other child is very honest. He uses his own material. He tells the teacher, etc. So automatically the children will be making choices. Yes, we're going to move on to the next slide. Now, students improve their verbal skills, vocab is there, they gain confidence, they discover meaning of events. Now, for others who may have an audio problem, everything is in the slide and in the PPT out there. And we develop a lung for language and stories here. Yes, we are going to move on. Everything, it's clear. Now the sound is clear and we have done a check out there. We move on. Others will also need to move to network rich areas. We are going higher level of cognitive thinking is there, in-depth understanding, and we improve our imagination skills. Yes, we are going to move on. So the foundational, we have to understand why CBSE and all organizations are coming to us on storytelling. Students pay attention, they understand the message, it effectively understands the perception of a teacher as a leader. Write this down. The moment you are the one who's telling the story, you are the leader. So write that in the chat box, leader. Yes. Excellent, Kanchan. You heard me out there. So I am clearly audible. Please move to network rich areas. Read the PPT as well. It is for your benefit. Everything in the PPT is what I'm saying and nothing beyond. We are going to move on. Yes. Okay, we're going to move further. Teachers become approachable and likable. It's very important. You want to be liked as a teacher. No, you don't want to be hated in any point of time out there. And you develop connections. I've already covered this part of the syllabus here. We're going to move on. Okay, Princey, I thank you so much. Okay, now let's come. Storytelling is an effective tool because it is a powerful form of communication. It's a very powerful form of communication. And we're going to move on. Let's come to elements of storytelling. Yes, we need to know all teachers across subjects. It's not just the language teachers. Everybody write your subject in the chat box. If I have the needs analysis, I will use your subjects to tell you how stories can be used. Elements. We'll move to the next slide. So we have English, science, physics. Okay. So first, Aristotle gave us the elements of good storytelling. He says there is a plot, there are characters, there is a theme, there are dialogues, melody and chorus, decor and spectacle. Now let's understand what each one of them is. We're going to move to the next slide and understand about a plot. And you will give me the activity which you can read because we have to be multi-talented out there. Answers in the chat box. Yes, those who are fast readers can give. The plot is the most important part of the story and it tells us what the story is all about. Yes. So the plot can be anything. It can be revenge, it can be love, it can be comedy and comedy of errors out there. So Battle for a Kingdom, Panipat. Sharon gave me one. Give me an example in the chat box. So see, which Mahabharat? Great. We are moving on. Yes, our revolt out there. Now characters, Alexander and Porus. See the responses coming in 1857. All of you are knowledgeable. You may be a teacher of economics. You are giving me the answers there. Characters are the elements who are living in the story. You may have a character like Simba, who is a lion or a lion cub out there. Yes. Again, name some famous characters out there. Bahubali. I think Bahubali is a huge favorite here. Yes, we're going to move on. So give me your favorite characters from stories. I've loved Simba. I've loved our Nemo the fish. We're going to move on to the next slide. Okay. We go back to previous slide, theme. We go to theme. It tells us the setting where the story is taking place. Yes. So maybe out there, the theme, it influences the plot and develops the story. So the setting is told to us by the theme. We are going to move on. So you have given me good conquers over evil, Ramayan. Yes. Tom and Jerry. We're going to move on. And dialogues. These are the words spoken by the characters who connect with each other. Oh, yes, Sindhu. Thank you. Sindhu, I'm giving you a smiley here. Let me try my video. I hope now the signal is better and you can see me here. Here is my smiley. Ye haath. So famous dialogues are coming. Yes, Sindhu, you've got the smiley. All right. We're going to move on. Thank you, Sharon, for letting me know that I'm audible there. So, kitne aadmi the? And Shinshan is another favorite of students as well. Yes, so many. Name some favorite other dialogues. Tumhara khoon khoon, hamara khoon pani. That was from Yehudi Ki Beti, and that is Dilip Kumar Evergreen out there and Saurabh Modi out there. Yes. मेरे पास माँ है. Yes, the eternal one. You know, our value systems of valuing a mother over anybody else out here. Our dialogues also reflect them. Yes. And yes. Pooja, yeah, that's the comic one. We're going to move on. Yeah. Okay. We're going to move to the next slide. Yes. Now look at that. Look at how you are actively participating. It is 4:45 and you have set the chat box ablaze. The more interactive, the more the learning. All is well, yes. Now, melody means the familiar pattern that resonates with our emotions and convictions. Like we have small babies, yes. Now, some of them love to speak. You can give them central characters, but you need to make all of them perform in annual days or class presentations. So, five can be clubbed together. So, little red hen came running here and running there. So, please write that running here and running there. So, little red hen came running here and running there. So, they are doing a repetitive dialogue. Can it be done or doable? We have lots of teachers. Oh, thank you, Sindhu Deepak here. Again, my fast fingers. Thank you. So you have different food for different people. Yes. Okay, Shweta, you've done that. Running there and running here. So every child is important. We have a role for every child. One shoe does not fit everybody. We have to find shoes that fit our students. Yes. So that they can all learn. Yes, we are going to move on. Pooja, I'm grateful that you're enjoying and I'm sure you will practice in your class. Yes. Now, decor is the physical environment in which the character performs and relate to visual aesthetics. So you have to create the scene of a river. How will you do that? How will you do that? Very easy. Ramleelas, we go across and theater. How will you blue the dupatta, Sindhu? Yes, or a sari out there. And you have two children who are waving it up and down like waves. You can have hands also colored with blue color for older children who don't put it in their mouth. And they have a hand wave like they do in a cricket stadium. You can have parents also create the wave. So many things can be done. Yes, we're going to move on. So decor can be created in so many ways there. We move to the next slide. Refers to an event that is memorable, it is unexpected, and gives a twist to the plot. Yes. So here it is a twist in the tale. Give me a new ending to the story of maybe Beauty and the Beast. Give me a new ending to the story of Beauty and the Beast. So you are writing. So I'm giving you register time. In the meantime, I'm going to bring. Oh yes, they got married. Fine. After marriage, they had lots of children. Belly turned into a beast. Instead of the beast turning into a. Yes, that's also acceptable. All right, we're going to move to strategies for storytelling. What you said, tell a story. So I'm going to have mini modules of stories because I want to involve all the subjects into it. Yes. So we move to the next slide. Okay, the very first is magic mirror. Can we all have a blank space? If you have a carpenter around, can you take the part of make a cutout of a mirror out there or on a paper or in a screen, flash a mirror like this and ask them to create characters and story. I want you to create a character and give it a name. Do it in the chat box. So you create a character. So my character is Jupiter, the planet, if it were to come on planet Earth. Yes. So there, Kanchan, you've given me a bubbly boo. For me, it is Jupiter, the planet who's come as a alien on planet Earth here. Kanchan, bubbly boo, very ingenious. Bingo, Penny, Cinderella. So it can be anything. Every character is a right character. We move to the next slide and tell a story then over here. So Jupiter came on Earth and he said, Earth, what kind of a planet are you? You're so small. You have some children who say, no, you're so small out there. So you want to address bullying in the class. Some people who have too much money who are trying to show their money power. And then he says that, oh my God, you don't have this, you don't have that. But Earth then looked at him and said to the planet Jupiter or to the alien Jupiter who is there that I have Earth, I have trees, I have birds that chirp. Do you have them with you? And what is Jupiter going to do then? Jupiter is looking here and then, no, I have big mountains. I have so many satellites. So Earth says, I need only one moon. I don't need 10 or 16 moons that you have, but I need the people who stay on Earth. And do you know that I have people here who are making rockets so that we come and conquer you also? The moment Jupiter heard this, he ran away. Yes. So over there, you have a story. Nivedita, thank you for your kind words. Picture stories. Can you show? Now I have here a beast and beauty. I want you to give a title to a story which is not Beauty and the Beast. Bhavya, please go to a network rich area. Okay. Okay, Kanchan, what are you wondering? I'm wondering, Otu, how are you so energetic? Your responses. देखो हमको एनर्जी टीचर को एनर्जी कौन देता है स्टूडेंट्स देते हैं टीचर को सक्सेसफुल कौन बनाता है स्टूडेंट्स बनाते हैं a teacher is made successful by the students don't ever believe that you make students successful they will make a success of themselves you are there in the chat box and you are giving me the energy so over here we have now give me a title to this story which is not Beauty and the Beast give me Okay, love. Okay, true. Hina is the time monitor. Okay, give me a few names. Friends. Okay, love. Yes, I agree. Images. All right, images there. Great. So see, each one of you has given a title and it is a summary. Summarization is so important out there. Over here, friendship or beauty in relationships. I said beauty and beast you can't use out there. Friends forever. How about friends forever? Inner beauty, imagination, or courage. Courage beyond words, because it takes strength to be close to somebody who looks like that. Yes. Best friends forever. Yes. BFFs. Very nice. We want to move on. Yes. Oh, Renu, I do hope you treat yourself to a cup of coffee because you've earned it. Story really, now you're going to participate. We have a story whose picture I showed you. I showed you a mirror. I showed you a visual. So over here, we have friends forever. So we go with friends forever. Now you're going to write sentences. So once upon a time is the beginning sentence, and you have a sheet of paper you pass to students, or you give them a screen and students start writing. So roll number 1 will write the first sentence, roll number 2 writes the next sentence, and it has to connect. So I want all of you to write once upon a time. Can it be done? Yes, you can, but make them speak the story. They can't write. Once upon a time, write the next sentence, everybody. There was a beautiful girl. Prabhaja, great. Add to it, there was a beautiful girl. And then they were in a village. There was a beautiful girl has come. Next sentence. Please add one more sentence to it. Everybody. After beautiful girl, what? They were poor. It was a poor family. They were in a village. Yes, suddenly the storm came. And with the storm came inside the village a whole group of birds. She was hungry. And these birds were magical birds. Yes. So please add beautiful bird. Continue with the story here. She lived. She was hungry once upon a time. So this is bit depending. And there was a boy named Ram. She went to a palace. Yes. And she worked hard. She found a fairy. They were beautiful birds. Yes. And the birds were kind. Birds taught them how to weave the flowers or how to weave the fabrics out there. A magical tree. They brought the seeds over. And she was scared of being alone. See, all of you have created a beautiful fabric of a story. Can all your students do that? Write a yes or no in the chat box. Now, suppose I'm teaching Archimedes' principle. Can I start a story with once in a land far away, there was a king who wanted to know, the jeweler brought him jewelry, and the king wanted to know how much pure gold was there. Grade 7, 8, where do we have Archimedes? I saw there were a lot of physics teachers. Instead of saying, come on, let's study about Archimedes' principle. And he called the most intelligent man and he said, look, this jewelry is made out here. Find out for me how much of it is pure gold and how much impurity is there. Sharon, I think 1 hour is sufficient out there. You also need your breaks. Yes. We move further. Can we do that? We move to the next slide. Story relay. Yes. Okay. Message in a bottle. So can we have a story of Archimedes told in the class? Can we have the story of kings and queens, like maybe Akbar when we are doing his Mansabdari system? Have students become characters, Mansabs? They have different, 4 corners are turned into different Mansabs, and you have 4 students who need motivation who turned into Mansabdars. Yes. Kanchan, thank you if you're doing it. Message in a bottle. Now, if the children were able to go to the seaside, some of you may be near the seaside, Kerala, Mumbai, etc. But maybe we are not. Many schools do put a capsule, a time capsule. So if they were to write, so you would call your students after 25 years or 10 years out there, you put something which every student writes a message to the next year's class 12 students. All the students in class 12 this year, can they write a message? Yes, to every student who comes into class 12 next year, that this is my learning in the pandemic this year. We value each other. Yes, 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 Prabha, you must have elements. Make them helium as HE, a name coming across. Let every child choose elements starting with their name. Like I'm P, I love platinum. It's valuable out there. Doesn't react very strong immediately out there. And as a principal, I have to respond, not react. Yes. So can we do these messages in a bottle? Give them a virtual bottle and they write a message to themselves, which senior children can post for themselves at year end. My goal for this is this out here. Okay, we are going to move on. So message in a bottle in so many ways there. Now, suppose you're a math teacher. I gave you one example of profit and loss. You have numbers there. Count as if you are learning numbers. One, two. Once upon a time, there was a child. He went to a class. Now you are a math teacher and you have to stress on numeracy in nursery KG ones. You've already taught them and you feel children will be bored. Change your intonation. So one said to two, I am better than you. I am number one. And two said, no, I'm better. I have two. You only have one. I am better. I have more in me. Three came running. What are you saying? I have more. If it is three apples, I have three apples. You only have two out there. Can we do it with realia, real stuff out there? So suddenly number four came. My God, what are you saying? Look at me. I have one more than you. So you are teaching them a concept of one more. And 10 said, what are you people? You have one digit. I have two digits. Look at me. I have a 1 and a 0. I am bigger than you all. So over there, you have a game greater than one more. All you are able to teach them. Yes. Referee, how does a referee do in a wrestling match? There's a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6 and a 9 and a 10, and this is the winner. Yes. Can we do that over there? So what you're doing is recap of numbers only, but the children are not bored. There is innovation. There is something better happening there. And a teller in a bank. So you tell them now you're going to be in a bank and you're counting coins. Like you have one duck who is always counting coins. Who's that duck? Please let me know. Who's that duck who's always counting coins in an animation with ducks? Scrooge, Sindhu Deepak, there you have Uncle Scrooge, one of my favorite characters. So Uncle Scrooge came and he had coins. And we are looking at Louis, Dewey, and Huey out there. This is my one coin for you. This is my second coin for you. And this is my third coin for you out there. And he's counting money out there. Doable or not doable? Yes? Write D in the chat box if it is doable. Because you have to recap in so many ways there. We're going to move on to number 7 out here. Walk the talk. As if make the children, you have a screen break of 5 minutes. Tell the children, now imagine you are in the desert. It is hot. Yes, it's super hot. And you need to take a walk there. You're trying to look for water. Close your screen. Go take a round in your house looking for water. Drink a glass of water and come back to me. Can you do that, everybody? If you have water around you, take a sip of water. Pani ko Vishram. So then next day you say, okay, now you are on the beach. The wind is blowing. You are there. And how will you walk on the beach? You can take out your shoes, see that the room is clear, take a round and come back to me. 5 minutes, screen break done. Eyes are relaxed and you don't have problems. Yes, we're going to move to the next one. Number 8 comes over story mountain. This is very important. Remember, the story starts at the base of the mountain. The momentum builds on till it reaches a peak out there. So plot and structure will move into clear stages. So main characters, they go to a climax. Every story will reach a climax out there. And then it comes down with a resolution. So there is an ending to the story. So you climb a mountain. Yes, Prabha ma'am, your land sea breeze can be taught like this. You can teach evaporation like this in science. Sublimation, your condensation out there, distillation, everything can be done in that same manner. Number 9, we move to the last part out there. We are coming to the close of the session out here. Gratitude. Teach them stories about gratitude. There was a child, he got a nice crayon box one day. He said, thank you, God, for the crayons. Another child also got a box of crayons. He took care of them, but he forgot to thank his parents and everybody. So God was noting down who is thankful for the blessings, nursery KGs. Because if we are thankful, what we say thank you for comes back to us. Yes or no, people? We send a message to the universe because those who say thank you acknowledge that they have got a gift. Haven't you been a present for me today between 4 to 5? My office staff here, I have Ranjana ma'am here. Isn't she a present for me? Working consciously at all points of time over there. Write one person who is a present in your life. Put that down, that name in the chat box out there. Can you go back to them, that student, that parent, that colleague out there who's really good for you? And tell them every day, this was fantastic. Like over here, I had so many of you who were doing my task. Yes, telling that you are audible. You constructed the session with me today. Yes, can we train our students to construct the session with us every online session? Please write a Y in the chat box. Can you please tell them And I request COE Delhi East to please post the attendance and the assessment link as promised. Whatever is the link, please fill it. So a grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. Remember, whatever we are grateful for, we are going to attract more. We are grateful for our supervisors. We will have fantastic supervisors. We are grateful for the one set of clothes that we got, a new one, fantastic one you've been looking at. We are grateful for the next day. We are grateful for the oxygen that we are able to breathe. We are grateful for the freedom to be able to move out of the house, even though it is restricted, yet it is there. That freedom is also a gift. Hasn't the pandemic taught us this lesson? Yes. So, people, please write that word down. I'm so grateful to all of you, especially every time you punch something in the chat box. It was giving me energy, it was a feedback out there. So, my heartfelt gratitude to COE Delhi East for giving me this opportunity, because storytellings are the narratives we want to build in our classroom, the thought process. It helps develop mindsets, not just the concept out there. Developing mindsets, you need a different order of thinking there. Please use stories, because you don't just need learn one thing, you learn many things. And stories are something that are unforgettable. You will be the unforgettable teacher. Give me the name of one unforgettable teacher. I had Mrs. Jingra, my chemistry teacher. Yes, she was unforgettable because she did not just teach me chemistry, she taught me the laws of life. Yes. Again, my humble request to COE Delhi East, if you could please post the attendance link for everybody, because now we have come to the closure of the session. And in the meantime, if you could give responses about, yeah, we have Linda Wilton, ma'am, Mrs. Cabral, Nivedita, ma'am. Please pay homage. If you can connect with them, tell them out there. Wherever Mrs. Jingra is, I'm thankful to her because she's made me what I am. So Kamaljeet, ma'am, Butler White, ma'am, all these people. So one day I hope all your students also remember you as such, because you become the fantastic teacher in their life. And stories will you do just that. So storytelling in the classroom. Yes. Okay. I'm just going to follow up with CBSE for the link out there. They are really very busy. Please remain posted here only. Remember, the link takes you to the Google form for attendance out there. And then save it first and then start to fill it. You need strong network to fill the same. Give me a second. I would request all to please post your feedback in the chat session in the meantime. Yes, COE Delhi has posted the attendance link in the chat box. Please scroll up, everybody. There is. And if those who have looked into, please look into only following up on the CO link. Kindly do not. Okay, thank you, Nivedita.